working, and people are allowed to travel if it's for work.
Yeah, the UK government actually didn't initially support William and Kate's trip, but they eventually came around, giving their endorsement. And William and Kate have gotten a warm reception, but not by all.
Wales Health Minister Vaughan Gething told the BBC this: "I'd rather that no one was having unnecessary visits, and people always have divisive views about the monarchy, but their visit isn't an excuse for people to say that they are confused about what they are being asked to do. I'm not particularly bothered or interested because I don't think that is going to be an excuse for people to say I should go and behave in a different way, and I could act as if the harm that is being seen in front of us in every part of our healthcare system is not taking place."
And Vaughan also spoke on camera briefly about his indifference about the visit.
If you talk to lots of our frontline health and care workers who are either delivering vaccinations today, getting vaccinated, or working in our intensive care units, some of them would welcome a royal visit. Many of them would say they're not at all interested.
So, Kathleen, insensitive for them to do this trip?
I mean, speaking of white privilege, the monarchy is here. The monarchy has entered the chat.
Right.
I think that insensitive is maybe not the right word. Tone deaf, I saw in a lot of headlines.
Yeah.
That, to me, sums it up. I'm happy Will and Kate are finally taking some heat because Meghan and Harry get flack for just breathing.
Right.
So they are finally taking some of the brunt of that, which I appreciate. I think, they're saying that this tour is supposed to be a morale booster for the frontline workers. I see it more as a photo op for them. I don't know what they think they're boosting by, breaking protocol, by setting a bad example. I don't think that people are going to think, oh, Will and Kate are traveling, so I can travel. But it does not set a good example. It doesn't tell people not to travel,
right,
which is what our healthcare professionals are telling people. So, yeah, I just want them to take some flack off of Harry and Meghan, because that's all I see when I see criticism of the monarchy right now. It is all Harry and Meghan, and they got out of there.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. It's like yesterday when we were talking about Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton doing their wedding. Could they do it safely? Of course they could do it safely. They have the money to do that. But is it a bad look? It's just a bad look. Yeah. So why bother? It's the same thing with this. Could they travel and pull this off with the resources they have? Yes. But is it a bad look? It's a bad look. I also think that anybody, when we were talking yesterday, who did the concert yesterday that we were talking about yesterday?
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz. Whether you're Trey Songz, Khloe Kardashian, Tom Hanks, The Rock, Idris Elba, William, whoever it is, I think that you owe it to the people who look up to you to never appear like you're doing a victory lap having beaten COVID. Right. Because that is absolutely the wrong message to send when you want people to stay in, because it is dangerous and it does kill people. He should be sitting on his butt inside until he's vaccinated. Yeah. That's just the reality of it. Same thing with Khloe Kardashian. Same thing with Tom Hanks. Same thing with everybody else who has had it. They should not be, look at me, I beat it, I'm back to normal, because that is exactly the wrong message that you need to send to people who look up to you.
It's also, Roz, that's such a good point, and it's also so interesting specifically for Will and Kate, because their whole image is about good looks. Right. Their whole image is about charity and doing things for the good of the commoners. So even aside from Khloe Kardashian and Trey Songz and all those other people, the monarchy would say that they're not just celebrities, right? That they are humanitarians. And so I think the onus is on them even more to set a better example and to stay home.
Yeah, Janice says the royals are doing the job, that's all. Kristen says, I love seeing them out there spreading cheer. I thought it was great. Callie says they're wearing masks. How is it a bad look? Samantha says, I think anything to boost morale is great, but all within safety protocols. Victoria says, practice what you preach. Adrian says, I agree, a photo op isn't helping anyone. I don't mind them doing this. I get the idea that people need to stay home, but do you think this is a morale booster? I think it is a bit to see William and Kate out there. It's not like they have any big crowds. I mean, they're sitting outside with 3 people. That's the only situation I saw. And in that situation, they're wearing masks, standing 6 feet apart from someone in a wheelchair and a family. So I don't mind them doing this. Sure, it's a little tone deaf for sure, like you said, Kathleen, but I don't know. It's nice to see them out and to see that you can still do something in these times, and especially for the holiday season. So I'm not completely upset about it.
Okay, but why not just sit at?
I mean, I've seen The Crown, so
Right.
I've seen The Crown, so this family has no effect on me anymore.
Well, someone was saying, Zoe said they're only doing this because of the negativity the Royals got from The Crown.
Yes.
It's a PR move about
I'll
The
tell
Crown.
you, you know what? Then sit at home, call the right people and say, give us 50 names of frontline workers and their email addresses. We're gonna send them each individually a Zoom link,
Right.
and we'll do 3 minutes with each.